I'm Stephanie Catalano, licensed clinical social worker, personal development author, life coach, public speaker, and the host of the Mindful Makeover podcast. It is my mission to bring you insightful conversations that will help you as you work towards reaching your highest potential and a higher level of consciousness. If you're ready for healing, empowerment, and transformation, you're in the right place, so let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's episode. Today I want to talk about gratitude. For some, it's easy to be grateful this time of year, and for others, it can be really difficult to be grateful this time of year, depending on who and what you're going through or what the holidays bring up for you. I bring this to you all today because gratitude is one of the most powerful energies. In fact, there's recent research that shows that by focusing on all that you're grateful for, certain neural circuits in the brain are activated, which increases dopamine and serotonin levels, which is so mind-blowing to me. Something that seems so simple like practicing gratitude has such a powerful effect on our brain and body, because when dopamine and serotonin levels increase, this actually travels to what they call the bliss center of the brain, the part of the brain that makes us feel good, the part of the brain that makes us feel happy and just overall a good sense of well-being. And by doing so, this actually can have the same effect as medications. Those of you who listen to me or follow me, you know that I am a big advocate for alternative ways of healing, holistic approaches, and gratitude absolutely falls under that umbrella. Obviously, this doesn't cover the cases in all cases, but it's definitely one practice that can help us feel better and create feelings of contentment, as well as just boost our overall mood and condition. And also, when we live in a space of gratitude, because it is one of the highest, most powerful energies, it emits this high frequency. And because of that, it actually draws us closer to what it is that we desire, to what it is that we want, to what it is that we are seeking. Not to mention, it just feels good to feel good, and it's okay to feel good. In fact, it's good to feel good, and gratitude helps with feeling good. I know that the holidays can bring extra stress. Trust me, I've had a couple moments over the last week, but there really is always something that we can be grateful for. And it's our responsibility to find the good, to see the good. No one will do this for us. No one can do this for us. It really is our individual responsibility to see the good and find the good in every moment of every day. And so as we go into the holidays, with Thanksgiving being right before us, I want to invite you all to really just be grateful, even for the small things that we tend to overlook, when in reality, the small things are actually the really big things, like having a roof over our head, money to prepare a nice meal, a kitchen to cook in, hot water, family that's available to support us and spend quality time with us. And that list really goes on. It's so easy to overlook the things that we have access to every day, but there are definitely people in the world who don't have access to the things that I'm listing. So really just finding time to be grateful for those things. And I want to share with you all a few simple ways you can begin practicing gratitude. The first way is starting your morning with naming people, places, and things that you're grateful for. For me, over the last 7 years, I've been highly committed to starting my morning with a gratitude list. I write mine down. You don't have to write yours down. I believe it's more powerful to write it down, but if you don't have the time to do that, you're not interested in doing that, it's totally okay. Just making sure you start your mornings with naming a few things that you're grateful for. The second thing you could do is take time throughout the day to name what went well or what is going well. Oftentimes we're moving so fast that we tend to overlook that things are going well, and as I'm sure you can relate, our mind tends to only see the negative or what's not going well unless we are deliberate in choosing to see the things that are going well throughout the day. So that's another way. Also, try not to overly multitask, as this one often causes additional stress and clouds our ability to see what's going well and what's thriving. I know for me, this is an area that I'm always working on. primarily because my things to do list is so long and I tend to try to do many things at once, and all that does is causes me to get stressed out, and I actually don't end up being as productive. So just limiting yourself to doing one thing at a time. And then also, this one sounds kind of silly and small, but lighting a candle, I know this might sound like really a candle, but there's something about a holiday scented candle or a scented candle that you prefer, that you enjoy, that can really bring an overflow of love and gratitude. It helps us kind of become immersed with our senses. And that's really what life is about, right? True living is about being so immersed in the present moment with what do you hear, what do you see, what do you smell, what do you taste, what do you feel. And when we really allow ourselves to be immersed in the present moment with all of our senses, it's only inevitable that we will feel grateful because we're focusing on all that is, right? Which is us. And also focus on the real meaning, however you define the meaning of holidays, the meaning of each day, the meaning of each moment. Somehow in America, holidays have become a season of stress, but I'm here to remind you that we have the ability to let this be the season of support, the season of cultivating more love, more joy. And there's no amount of food, no amount of gifts or anything material that can create such elevated emotions. Only we as an individual can create the feeling of gratitude, the feeling of love, the feeling of joy, of happiness, and of peace. So here's to knowing you are loved, appreciated, and here's to slowing down so that we can enjoy each moment and be grateful that we are simply yet powerfully alive. Thank you for joining me today. If you found today's episode to be insightful and inspiring, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And I kindly ask that you please leave me a review so together we can help the next person. To learn more about my products and services, check out www.themindfulliving.com and come connect with me on Instagram at mindfulliving.now, where I share daily inspiration, mindful skills, tips, and more. Until the next episode, stay mindful and always remember the power that lives inside of you.